Today we're going to talk about some of my least played for the bigger audience Dance Mania records. So everybody knows that I love Dance Mania. I've been into this label for many years. I've actually been to Chicago. I stayed for a bit there and I met Ray Barney, the owner of and the founder of the label, and I also visited the original warehouse where some of the copies still were present when I arrived there, because most of it were already sent to other stores. Actually, the very first time I had the Dance Mania record in my hands was in Hardwork store in Berlin, here in the city, many years ago. And it was love at the first sight. I think it's one of the most fundamental record label for the electronic music. Also, this actually, funny enough, when I came to Chicago to meet Paris Mitchell, and he actually got me this record player because there was nothing to listen to the records on. It was just like piles of records. I didn't really have much time to find everything that I wanted to find, because my collection is a little bit spread out. But what I found is actually pretty satisfying. And some of the records here are actually those that I grabbed from that warehouse in Chicago. So this is Glen Underground. I'm sure the house heads, they know this name very well. It's a very dear artist to me and to many other people. So this project is called Different Sides. We are going to listen to it right now on this handy tracks, basically. Yes, I hope it works. Oh yeah, I think this is it. This is a moving techno ride. How do you like this? Well, you don't really feel the ride right now, but actually there is a ride. Oh yes, I really like it. It's so good. Actually, every track here is really nice. Yes, very nice house music, like really cool. You could think that this is like some New York label, some early Chicago stuff, but no, this is actually Dance Mania. The next one is actually Paris Mitchell. I met him personally many years ago in Chicago, and he was kind enough to introduce me to Ray Barney, the founder of Dance Mania. Took me to that infamous legendary warehouse. So this is basically, we are all about butterflies. I don't know why. It's just butterfly here, butterfly there, Paris Mitchell, butterfly, another butterfly. So butterfly. Again, like 3 sounds, instruments, the sample, and the track is ready. What else do you need? I could be like, like this snake that is just being hypnotized by the rhythm. No, this is actually, I don't like this sample. But the first one was fine, and I think, yeah, this is like a snare. And yes, that's the record. That's really cool. Simple, sexy, and just like classy at the same time. Robert Armani. I think everybody who is somehow connected to techno music or any kind of music should know or already knows about Robert Armani. This is one of my favorite record producers, and he made so many great dance tracks that I don't know even what to start from, like Ambulance or any other stuff, and it always has this characteristic of being extremely sexy, driving, energetic. He also made this incredible super hit which is called Circus Bells. I just want to demonstrate how sexy it could be just to have a drum loop. I actually like it a little bit slower, faster, but yeah. Yeah, 5 sounds, great dance music. That's what I love Dance Mania for. Very typical sound for Robert Armani. So this is one of my favorite record producers, and also one of my all-time favorite on Dance Mania. It's Drew Sky, and his project Skyman 1 is just such a cool track. Anyway, so this is another record he made for Dance Mania, and it's like a little bit less played. And it's just like, like this tangent, super simple again, like kick drum, but just like, yes, like yes. And also I like that, it sounds like you just like went for a little break stopped by the studio, switched on all your machines and recorded something within 5 minutes. This is exactly what I love, you know, like first take. Oh yeah, and normally I don't like this kind of samples, but here it's so good. Actually, you know, my biggest problem, I've been like vinyl on the DJ for many years, but now I'm not anymore. But I used to have this huge problem that, you know, it's very easy to find a record, to actually take it out of the bag, but then to put it back is so difficult. It's like, I don't know, it's very uncomfortable. I wish there was somebody doing it for me, but yeah. So this is Paul Johnson. This producer does not need much introduction. This is a legendary key producer of the entire dance music term. He recorded so much. This track, I think, also I played so many times, like 1 billion times. It's one of the most incredible tracks, I think, in the world. Give Me Ecstasy. And I think it's such a like club anthem, you know, it's just like, where is my balloon? Oh. Also like 5 sounds, so good. The first track is called Suck My Candy Cane, just so you understand. And the second one, which I'm going to play, is called You Remind Me of Some Sex. Actually, this track name has been encrypted in my lifestyle language as well. So like when I want to say something nice to somebody, I could use this line actually, you know, when I pronounce it. So, and this actually came from this incredible track. Okay, anyway, so good track. Good track. And actually I don't mind the lyrics. Sometimes people are like, oh, did you hear the lyrics? It is the way it is. This is the part of the genre, you know, this is like a pretty ghetto music. Take it or leave it. I'm gonna take it for sure. This is actually another record that has something to do with notorious Paul Johnson. This is a duo, 2 men on wax, and of himself and Louis Bell. I really like this record. It also has a beautiful color. It matters. It's like you have this classic, I think for me this is like the most classic Dance Mania color. This beige, I don't know, yellowish beige. You know, it's like exactly right, amazingly selected vocal sample, just placed in such a talented way. And that's it, the track is ready, you know, it's just so beautiful. This is another record I actually picked up at the warehouse when I was in Chicago. Strong Souls. Yeah, this is also like more on the housey side, like this kind of classic house side, which I also really like. And it's like groovy, really cool music. I can imagine playing this at a really good party with lovely people around me on a sunny day. I would play it a little bit faster, but it's gorgeous anyway, even on this beat, I think. Dance Mania number 105. I think my favorite Dance Mania is still this kind of sexy, jacking, minimalistic stuff with sometimes some ridiculous lyrics. This is what I really love about the label the most, and that influenced me in my production, the way I wrote music. And I still really like this take on music a lot, you know, that you just follow your instinct then rather than some kind of a ratio. Instinctual music, that's what I would call it. You feel something and then you turn on the machine and you record everything you feel rather than something that you think. Yeah, I think the sensation of groove and like this kind of stuff that you really enjoy dancing to techno music or to some of that house music, is something here, right? Like the belly feeling. And that gives you warmth and comfort and also like this kind of belonging to something. This is basically the continuation of my classic self when it comes to Dance Mania, because it is exactly that kind of record. It's DJ M35, and this is another moniker of another incredible and one of my favorite producers on Dance Mania. One is definitely Drew Sky and the other one is DJ Milton. So DJ Milton also is responsible for some of my favorite records on the label. Actually, this one is one of my favorite records on the label, and it is a record that is called Balls. Just balls, yes. My favorite part is this one. Balls, 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 balls. I'm sure he's talking about balls for the birthday party, for sure. Balls, 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 balls. That's it. Genius. I think simplicity is the key, guys. This is the key for sure. Well, what I can say is that the mission is completed. I think we played some of really cool records here on this beautiful day, and I hope that this video inspires or maybe reminds some of you what a great label Dance Mania is and what a great catalog they actually have for every taste, for every digger and every music fan. No matter how fast you like your beats or how slow and with what kind of sentiment in them, you will find it here. Yes. But for today, I think it's been enough talking. And it's time to do something else. Dank je wel voor je time.